What's up YouTube? Got a closet light that broke and is out of commission, so I'm going to replace it. So let's get to it. Alright, we just got an old closet here. And then up top, this house was built in the mid-50s. It's just got one of those little pull chain light sockets. So I've already unscrewed the bulb, took it out. What happened, the chain pulled out of there. And I didn't want to take it down to replace it, so I'm going to take it down and replace it with an LED. I'll show you what we got. Okay, this is what I got. Just Amazon. Here's your model number. Not really any particular name brand. I'll leave a link down if you're interested in that. It's a cheaper one. It was like 20. It was on sale for like 22 bucks. So that's what it looks like on this side. You can see there, it's got the motion detector, lens, and then it's got two switches. So the switch closest to the lens is your second delay. You got 120, 30 seconds, and 180 seconds. So we're going to leave it on the 30-second delay. And then the other one, you put it on auto if you want to sense your motion. That'll trip the light on and off for 30 seconds at a time. And then, of course, you can just turn it to off if you had an issue or you just wanted it off for some reason, or you could leave it on all the time. Then on this side, you just got the two wires that came with this one, or came in it. They don't give you enough room. I always split this back. I got old wiring in my house, so I took a little extra. You shouldn't have to, but anyway, I did. So you got the blacks, your hot wire, you got the whites, your common wire. So I'll wire those in up there after I get the other light out. Just 4 screws. And we do have drywall. This is more like a cement board, but ironically, the instructions, they didn't tell you which size bit to use. So I just found it like a 1730 seconds or something like that. It's just a hair bigger than 3/16 bit. And it's pretty much the same size. So the barbs will catch, hang it in place. And when you run your screws in, of course, that expands it and will hold it tight. One thing I did do was this is your mounting plate to mount the light. So this is what needs to go in the ceiling centered after we get the old light removed. So on this back side, it just has tabs that catch. It's just a screw and lock. So I fished it over here, over the wiring, like that. And then I locked it in place, okay? And once I seen where it was locked in place, I flipped the light over and I could see where the sensor was. And then what I did was I marked this X is going to be dead front center of the door coming outside. Okay, that's where I want this light to point. And by doing that, after it locks in, it positions the sensor at about 7 o'clock. So the door opens to my right. So when I pull the door open, the light will hit that right angle and should trigger this on quick. So I did a little forethought there because I am using it for a closet entry. So yeah, let me get that stuff down. And I got the power already flipped off, the breaker's off. So we should be good to go. All right, so I got this little voltage tester, and if I put this up here, when you got power, it lights up like that. Then when you identify the correct breaker, when you identified it had power, and then you flip the breaker, we can verify, we push this in, we get nothing. So we're good to get started. What's the matter, Lou? Oh, it's got the old square bits. Philip, or flathead. I don't have that in here. Gotta go old school. Sure, this one. We gotta go old school, Emmy. All right, so what we got, those old wires, they're just, I thought the insulation was compromised, but it's not. It had some just paint on there, thank goodness. But they're still way too long, so I'm going to cut those back. And they got 2 together. I think those are running kind of like in a, jumpered over to another closet light here next door. So I'm going to cut them off, leave the commons together, leave the hots together, and then I'll wire them with a wire nut into my new light. But what I need to get a bigger wire nut, cut them off, and get them stripped and wired together. Going in the trash. Oh, I've lost my lineman tires. Now I just got these cheap old strippers, wire strippers here. Alright, now we got those stripped before we wire them together. We gotta take our mounting bracket, it catches on the tab, so this goes down, and we'll get this up over the wires, center it somewhat where it needs to go, and I gotta make sure my X is out front. So there's my X. It should go right precisely there. Marrying glue. You know what? They slotted this enough I can reuse the old screws. And put it right up in the outlet housing, and that'll be much stronger than just running those drywall screws. Motion sensor to the back, side. Now if I can just keep these black ones together. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to stay in there or not, but I can try. Push it off. Now I got those coupled together, the whites and the blacks, each in their own little spot. You get them above the ceiling, so the light will sit flush and fit up in its little cubby. So I want this sensor to the back if possible. Like that. Okay. The moment of truth. I gotta go turn the power on now. All right, moment of truth. Got the breaker on. See if this thing works. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Bam, there it is. Nice. Man, it lights it up good too. Sweet. Let me turn this other light off. There we go. Got the room light off, so it's dark in here now. You can see it lights it up way better than the old one, even with the LED bulb. That thing is nice. So there you go. You know, if you guys want to check one of them out. And like I said, you can set it on different settings. That's the brightest one. So I'm happy with it. You guys take care. Peace out.